plant people. For today's video, I am going to be doing some online houseplant related quizzes. So if you go into your Google search bar and just look up houseplant quizzes, there's a ton of them. So I figured we could just go through them together and see what kind of plant I would be, or maybe what plant works best for me. There's tons of them. We are currently going through some bad weather. Hurricane Sally is coming through, but I think it's going to miss us. We'll just get a little bit of the end. So that's why the lighting in here is a little cloudy slash gloomy. All of the plants behind me are actually going to be going on my Etsy shop. Not right now, of course, because they do need to grow some more foliage. But these are all propagations from my own plants that you should expect to see in my shop, that I'll leave the description down below. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so let's type in houseplant quizzes. Alright, so the first one is Houseplant Quiz, Find Your Perfect Houseplant. So let's see what my perfect houseplant would be. Do you have cats or dogs that might chew on the plant? Yes, my cat dog might chew on the plant. No, cats or dogs here. I have cats and dogs, but they won't be able to reach the plant. That's me. Let's talk about color. You want something colorful? Something that flowers? Something that's colorful would be nice, but it's not a deal breaker. The more color, the better. I don't really mind. I love the green stuff. That's me. How many houseplants do you currently own? Just one. No, a few, but I want more. Lots and lots and lots. How much space do you have for your new plant? Are you looking for a monster-sized plant or a little guy? I'd say I have a lot of medium plants, so I'm gonna go with bigger right now. Do you know where you would put your plant, how much light it would get? I'm gonna do the third one. Personal question. Have you killed a plant before? Yes. I'm gonna do the third one. How often will you remember to water your houseplant? So I'm gonna pick I'll water it every day if that's what it needs, because I'm pretty aware of what my plants need. I'm the perfect match for a monstera. That does make sense. I kind of thought that they would pick that when I said I wanted a big plant. This one also makes sense because of my certain requirements or what I like. I really like monstera plants, like the genus. I have Adansonii, narrow, wide, rhaphidophora, actual monstera. I mean, there's tons of different plants in that genus, and I love it. It's definitely one of my favorites, so this one makes sense. All right, let's move on to the next quiz. If you can get a 6 out of 8 in this quiz, you're a houseplant expert. And it's from BuzzFeed, so they have a bunch of different quizzes. What does propagation mean? Giving plant seeds to friends, taking a cutting of a plant and growing another one from it, telling everyone how good a certain plant is, placing plants in clusters so they don't get lonely. It is taking a cutting of a plant and growing from another one. Which of these things is a definite sign your plant needs to be repotted? There are roots poking out of the drainage holes of the pot the plant is in. Yes. Leaves are yellowing, the leaves are browning, the plant is growing extremely fast. The leaves are yellowing, the leaves are browning. That actually can happen if the plant needs to be repotted, but the best option of all 4 is the first one. Which of these plants is a philodendron? The last one. Where should you cut a plant in order to take a cutting? You would definitely do that at the node, not at the roots. The roots would be if you were separating the plant maybe, but still I wouldn't cut it unless you had to. And then definitely not at the leaf. It will not grow from the leaf. What is aeration? When you put a plant outside over the summer, when you display plants in hanging pots, when you poke holes in the soil of a potted plant to get more air in there. It's the process of plants purifying your air. That one, I actually was a little nervous on. I was like, is it the last one? But yeah, it's the second one. When you poke holes in the soil to get more air flowing in it. And then which one of these plants is a Pilea peperomoides? And that is the last one. What is the difference between a cactus and a succulent? Succulents do not have spikes, but all cacti do. That's not true. Cacti only grow in desert regions where succulents can grow in many different climates. Trick question, all cacti are also succulents. Cacti originate from the southern hemisphere and succulents originate from the northern. I'm gonna go with the second one. Oh, yeah, I was right. And then which of these plants is not a Monstera deliciosa? And that would be This one, this is a Monstera adansonii. All right, so I got 100%. I'm a houseplant expert. You probably live in an indoor jungle at this point. I wish I did, BuzzFeed. I wish I did. All right, we'll do this one. What houseplant should you grow? What is your favorite flower? A daisy, a pansy, a morning glory, or a rose? I would say it's definitely between a daisy or a morning glory, but there's lots of morning glories around here, so I'm gonna say that. How many houseplants do you have now? 3 or more. How would you describe your gardening skill? I was born with a green thumb. I couldn't keep dirt alive. I'm a master gardener. I am better with outdoor gardening. I'm gonna say I was born with a green thumb because of my grandparents. Where would you like to visit? The desert, jungle, savanna, or an island? I would say, I don't know, maybe like a resort on an island. That kind of sounds nice. What herb would you grow in a windowsill? Basil, thyme, rosemary, or sage? I definitely would say either thyme or rosemary because I use both. We're gonna say rosemary. What vegetable would you like to grow? Tomatoes, onions, peppers, or carrots? Tomatoes. What edible flower would you like to try? Pansy, rose, violet, or carnation? I think violet. I would like to try violets. What is your ideal way to spend a Friday night? Sleeping, at a game, at the movies, with friends at a bar? I mean, because of COVID, I don't really see myself going to a bar at all. So I'm gonna just say sleeping. Describe your living room decor. Rustic, shabby chic, high-end design, or modern? We'll just go with rustic. What room of your home do you spend the most time in? I would say, I don't know. I spend a lot of time in all of those rooms. I'm honestly gonna have to say kitchen. I spend a lot of time in my kitchen, cooking, doing stuff with animals, doing things around the plants, like revolved around the sink. What magazine do you like most? Better Homes and Gardens, Family Circle, Women's Day, Maxim. Better Homes and Gardens. I'm gonna just go ahead and finish this one and then get back with you because there's like 4 or 5 more questions. All right, the results are in. I got pothos. Pothos is a popular vine found naturally in jungle terrain. Perhaps one of the easiest houseplants to grow, pothos can often be seen growing in artificial light situations like offices and medical facilities. A surprising benefit of the pothos plant is its ability to purify air. If you love plants but don't have a lot of time to tend to it, pothos is the plant for you. So I will link my video that I just did on Golden Pothos in the description below, but I am a pothos lover. I love all the different kinds, like Marble Queen, Snow Queen, Jade, Enjoy, Golden. I mean, the list goes on. I love them all. They're like one of my favorites. So that makes me happy to end the video on this note. But if you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you'd like to. And I would love to do a part 2 to this. Subscribe if you'd like to. I hope that you enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys in my next video.